Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The Diagnostic Trouble Code DTC P0771 refers to the Shift Solenoid Valve E stock off issue specifically found in Honda CRV models produced between 2011 and 2016. This error indicates that the vehicle's transmission control module, TCM, detects that the Shift Solenoid Valve E is not functioning as it should. The shift solenoids are crucial components within the automatic transmission system, regulating fluid flow to facilitate gear shifts. Specifically, solenoid E often controls the upshift or downshift during driving. Failure of this component can lead to delayed or erratic shifting, ultimately impacting vehicle performance and safety. Before initiating any repairs, it's essential first to record all relevant freeze-frame data and onboard snapshots using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, for a comprehensive diagnosis. The error P0771 is associated with the malfunction of Shift Solenoid Valve E, which plays a pivotal role in controlling the hydraulic pressure needed for gear changes within the automatic transmission. This component regulates fluid mechanisms to enable the proper shifting sequence. Typically, Shift Solenoid E is located within the transmission assembly, often in the valve body area, where it interacts directly with transmission fluid. The valve body houses multiple solenoids and is responsible for directing fluid flow to the appropriate clutch packs and bands, facilitating smooth gear shifts. When a fault occurs in this solenoid, you might encounter issues such as hard shifting or even failure to shift at all. Proper functioning is critical to overall vehicle performance and drivability. Several conditions could lead to the P0771 DTC being triggered. First, a faulty shift solenoid valve E might be the primary culprit, either due to internal wear or electrical failure. Another potential cause could be issues with the automatic transmission fluid, ATF. If the fluid is contaminated, low, or the wrong type, it can affect solenoid operation, leading to abnormal behavior. Additionally, wiring problems or connector failures associated with the solenoid may also contribute to this error code. Poor electrical connections can interrupt the solenoid's ability to receive commands from the TCM, further complicating transmission functionality. To rectify the situation, a systematic investigation into each of these possibilities is essential. The symptoms associated with DTC P0771 can significantly affect your driving experience. Drivers may notice delayed shifting, meaning that there is a noticeable lag between pressing the gas pedal and the transmission responding by changing gears. Additionally, erratic behavior in the gearbox may occur, such as unexpected gear shifts or the transmission refusing to shift altogether. This erratic behavior can lead to difficulties during acceleration or when going uphill. In some cases, transmission overheating could arise due to excessive strain from faulty solenoid function, impacting overall vehicle reliability and longevity. Being aware of these symptoms can help in timely diagnostic engagement, preventing further damage. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P0771 involves verifying the health of the automatic transmission fluid, ATF. Begin by warming up the engine until it reaches normal operating temperature, indicated by the radiator fan engaging. This ensures that the fluid is at the correct viscosity for accurate testing. Next, it is crucial to check the transmission fluid level to ensure it is filled to the manufacturer's specifications, as low fluid can contribute to solenoid malfunction. Additionally, you must inspect the ATF strainer by draining the fluid and checking for metal debris or excessive clutch material. The presence of significant contaminants would suggest internal transmission issues, necessitating further action such as replacing the transmission itself. If no issues are detected with debris and ATF is at the proper level, proceed to the next troubleshooting steps. Upon completing the fluid checks, it's time to assess the operation of Shift Solenoid Valve E through controlled testing with the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS. Start by turning the ignition switch to the on position, 2, but do not start the engine yet. Next, clear any existing DTCs using the HDS interface. This step sets a clean baseline for monitoring the solenoid's functionality. Navigate to the miscellaneous test menu and specifically select Shift Solenoid Valve E for functional testing. Listen for a clicking sound indicative of movement within the solenoid. This is a good sign that it is operating. If you hear the clicking noise, it suggests that the solenoid is functioning properly, allowing you to move on to the next step. If no sound is present, proceed with replacing Shift Solenoid Valve E to rectify the issue. The final step in troubleshooting DTC P0771 involves a test drive of the vehicle to verify functionality in real-world conditions. Begin this step by driving the vehicle with the shift lever positioned in D for drive, allowing the transmission to shift through all 5 gears as you accelerate. As you drive, observing the performance during shifting is crucial. Ensure that the transitions between gears are smooth and without delay. Throughout the test drive, you should continuously monitor the onboard diagnostics (OBD) status for any reoccurrence of code P0771 using the HDS. If the code appears again, it indicates a failure that needs further attention. However, if the system shows a passed status, it confirms successful troubleshooting, and you can turn your focus to any other pending or confirmed DTCs present. Successful repair verification includes several key actions. First, you should return to the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to clear the DTC one more time, ensuring that any previous fault codes are removed from the module memory. Following this, retest the vehicle by conducting a drive session. Specifically, let the vehicle shift through all gears while maintaining a speed of more than 19 miles per hour for a minimum of 20 seconds to thoroughly engage the transmission system. Throughout this drive, it is essential to maintain awareness of the OBD status for DTC P0771. Should the HDS display a passed status, it signifies that the repair was successful and the issue has been resolved. If failed or not completed are indicated, further investigation into the previous steps is warranted to identify lingering issues. To prevent future occurrences of DTC P0771, initiating a preventive maintenance routine is advisable. Regularly inspecting the automatic transmission fluid levels ensures that they remain within manufacturer specifications. This practice entails monitoring for leaks in the transmission system that may cause fluid loss and affect the solenoid's effectiveness. Additionally, adhering to a scheduled transmission service intervals will aid in maintaining fluid cleanliness and overall transmission health. By replacing ATF and filters at designated intervals, you mitigate risks of debris accumulation affecting solenoid performance. These maintenance steps contribute not only to prolonging the lifespan of the transmission, but also enhancing fluid functionality and vehicle performance over time. In conclusion, DTC P0771 highlights the importance of the Shift Solenoid Valve E within the Honda CRV's automatic transmission system. Ensuring that this component operates effectively is crucial for maintaining smooth gear shifts and overall vehicle performance. Regular checks on the automatic transmission fluid and adherence to service schedules can prevent many issues associated with solenoid function. Additionally, a systematic troubleshooting process helps diagnose and resolve any problems when they arise. with a clear focus on each step. The integration of these practices leads to a reliable driving experience and mitigates risks associated with transmission failures. Therefore, as part of responsible vehicle ownership, following these steps can save time, money, and enhance vehicle longevity. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.